أخذوا في ذكاء 8. تمام.
Good evening, everyone. It is 6 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Welcome to tonight's session. Let's hope it's better than last week's one. I cannot emphasize on how important it is to ensure that you keep your microphone muted so it doesn't throw me off track, and also to ensure that everyone on here can hear me and are not distracted. Okay, so please check that you are continuously on mute. Okay, you will notice on ICANN this chapter or this unit 7 that we are discussing today is already pre-recorded, and it is on ICANN if you've not already watched it. So today I won't be going over every slide. I'm just going to briefly discuss behavioral based safety. So we won't be here long, and then I will do a nice Q&A session at the end. Okay. Now it is so important that you have looked at your calendar and your course schedule, because you would have noticed that next week, Wednesday, the 13th of July, you need to have finished your first formative assessment 1, okay, which covers units 1 to 7. Okay, so if you've not already done it, I see a lot of students have done it already. If you've not done it yet, please ensure that you do your formative assessment 1, okay. It is on ICANN, and I have shown you on previous sessions, and so it shows you on your orientation session as well as on the training session you had last week with Yvonne. Okay, so make sure that you complete your formative assessment 1. Okay. Cool, make sure you're on track. Okay, so let's go on to unit 7. It is not long, and as I said, this is already recorded on ICANN, so make sure that you have gone onto ICANN and go and watch the video. But what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to be sharing with you Unit 7, and it's going to just be very brief, okay? Probably a maximum 15 minutes, and then what we will do is we can do a nice 15-minute Q&A session. All right. Remember, this is an online short course, so the onus is on you as the student to ensure that you are either ahead of schedule and complete the course ahead of time, or you're following the schedule that I've put on ICANN to ensure that you finish the course within the stipulated time frame. Okay. Like I said, it's just an example of the the schedule on ICANN is just to assist you if you want to go ahead and complete all of your assessments, including your summative. You are more than welcome to go ahead and complete. Okay, it's only a short course. Okay, so Unit 7 is at-risk behaviors in the working environment. And this chapter primarily focuses on behavior-based safety. Okay, what it is and how we go about ensuring that it's enforced and followed in the company. Now, when we talk about behavior-based safety, it goes back to Chapter 2 in Unit 2 when we spoke about taking ownership of your safety. Okay, so in the company, everyone is working as a team, and we are not only looking out for the safety of ourselves, but we are looking out for the safety of others around us. Why do we do that? It is to ensure that if a person working either 2 meters away from us or next to us, if they are injured, it is you are watching out to ensure you and everyone else around do not get impacted as well. Okay, because what happens to the person next to you is most likely going to impact you as well. So that is taking ownership of our safety. So what is behavior-based safety? It is the way that the company introduces a safety culture. Okay, how are they promoting safety in the company? How are the safety officers and the safety reps ensuring that there's open communication? It is building a culture, okay? And the only difference is here is we need to create a behavior-based safety program. It is a plan, and in this plan, it stipulates how the company goes about ensuring that there is communication, ensuring that there is training, ensuring that there is motivation to want to report near misses. Okay, so it is a safety program on how you as the company go about ensuring that there is a safety culture in the company. It is very different to your health and safety plan. Remember, your health and safety plan identifies the risks associated with a certain project. It talks about the job at hand, okay, and the health and safety related to that job, okay. While the behavior-based safety plan or management program for the company indicates as a whole for the organization how you go about ensuring that the company acts safely, okay. So it is an ongoing approach, okay, in order to achieve human behavior and to ensure that it is understood. Okay, safety in the working environment is too vast a field to cover by management and safety officers alone. Therefore, we need to ensure that we encourage a safety culture in the company where not only the management and the safety officers and the safety reps do and manage the safety, but it is to promote and uplift our day-to-day operators and technicians so they are aware of the safety and they can identify near misses and incidents. Okay, safety cannot operate in isolation. Okay, we need to empower each other on site to look out for near misses, to look out for incidents or potential environmental factors that might impact the property or the environment. Okay, so we want to ensure, based on the accident pyramid, that we never reach the top of a fatality. We want to ensure that we remain at the bottom of the pyramid, where we identify all unsafe conditions through near misses and site audits. Okay, so it is so important that we promote a behavior-based safety system and culture, okay, in the company. Okay, I'm still sharing. Sorry, I thought it maybe stopped. Okay, so the process of behavior-based system, how do we go about implementing this in the company? Well, firstly, management and the safety officers and the safety reps need to sit together and identify the procedures that would need to take place when communication is involved for safety. Who do we report to? Okay, who is going to be the first person that's going to be in contact if there is a near miss or if there is an incident on site? Who will be the required individuals to go on the health and safety training? What health and safety training are our staff required to have to work on a specific site? Okay, the behavior-based safety system can even talk about medicals. Which staff need to go for medicals? How often do they need to go for medicals? And why they need to go for medicals? Okay. Incorporating all of these concepts into a behavior-based safety system ensures that bottom individuals and the top management all work as a unified team. Safety and health and safety in the working environment is a team effort. We need to be unified. And the way the company promotes and empowers their staff and educates their staff about health and safety ensures that they have a strong BBS, behavior-based system. Okay, the culture. Okay, if you're working in a company and there's no safety training taking place and there's just randomly people walking off the street with no idea on anything about health and safety, it indicates that the site that you're going to be working on does not have a health and safety culture, there is no behavior-based safety system, and it is putting the company at risk by not having competent individuals on site. Okay. It is so important that we put individuals in their specific positions with the specific health and safety training and awareness and induction to ensure they are competent and to protect ourselves and our company. Okay. So how do we go about ensuring that there is a behavior-based system in place and that it is functioning appropriately? Well, we go about evaluating, gathering data by talking to our day-to-day operators, talking to management, okay, identifying what the near misses are, how are we mitigating against them. We need to put all of these items down into our behavior-based safety system, okay, how are we going to improve it? And then we can go and provide feedback to our staff and communicate what our culture is for our company. Okay. I'm not going to go over the ABC model. You can go over that in the recording that I did on Arcan. Okay. So, how do we at-risk behavior in the working environment? To understand and recognize, okay, it is necessary to know the difference between unsafe act and an unsafe condition. Okay, so now let's say you've implemented this behavioral safety system and you have the strong health and safety culture in the company. That means if it is running successfully, it means that the company and the staff understands the difference between an unsafe act and an unsafe condition. Okay, so what is that? An unsafe act is an activity that is performed in a manner that may threaten the health and safety of the employees. Okay? While an unsafe condition is a set of circumstances likely to cause injury to property and damage. Okay? So, an unsafe act, as it says here, is a task or activity performed in a manner that may threaten the health of or safety of employees. So this could be working at heights and entering a scaffolding that has no green tag to say that it is approved for access, and you're not wearing the correct PPE to enter the scaffold, okay, for working at heights. That is an unsafe act. While an unsafe condition, it says here, is a set of circumstances likely to cause injury or property damage. Okay, so the unsafe condition could be working in an confined space. Okay, the condition you're working in is high risk. Okay, no matter what mitigations you put in place, there is still a high risk of being exposed to dangerous gases. Okay, which may result in asphyxiation. Okay. At-risk behavior is mainly caused by unsafe acts. Okay, why do we say that? Because unsafe acts are human errors. It is things that us as individuals do. We act and do something unsafely. And majority of the incidents in a working environment are due to human error. Okay, our unsafe acts. Okay, not the unsafe condition such as the working environment in a tank. Okay, it is the unsafe acts that we accidentally do. Okay, so we need to ensure that the company promotes a strong behavioral based system where the procedures are followed, where everyone is competent in what they are doing, and the correct protocols are followed in the case of a near miss or an injury on site. Okay, the overall goal in a working environment, especially in the construction industry and throughout everywhere else, is to ensure we have zero incidents. And to ensure we have zero incidents, we need to have reported all of our near misses, because near misses prevent incidents and unsafe acts from happening. Okay. For example, all right, if you're going to witness somebody as a safety officer or the health and safety rep, you have your scaffold erected, you can see that there's no green tag, which means no one is allowed to enter the scaffold, and you can see there's an individual about to enter the scaffold with no PPE, you are then going to say, stop. You're not allowed to enter the scaffold, and that is an example of reporting a near miss. You were about to witness somebody enter and execute an unsafe act, and you are putting a stop to it before they actually enter the scaffold, which means you are reporting a near miss before an unsafe act or an injury took place. Okay, so by reporting near misses and putting a stop to work immediately, it ensures that we are looking out for our fellow colleagues and the business as a whole, encouraging a strong BBS in the working environment. Okay, so how do we go about encouraging BBS in the working environment? Okay, all right, so change the way the job is usually done and to work in a safer manner. Okay, if there is a way that the job can be executed in a safer manner, perhaps it's in excavation. Do we necessarily need to excavate to 2 meters? Can we not excavate to 1? How can we ensure that we execute a job in a safer manner? Okay, remind co-workers about the safety precautions. Okay, and I always say a toolbox talk is vital for a BBS. Okay, we remind our workers every morning before the work activity starts through a toolbox talk, what risks and hazards are we exposed to today? what procedures we need to follow, who are we going to communicate to and report to, and where are the first aiders and the firefighters in the case of a near miss or an incident, okay? And we will discuss all of that during a toolbox talk, okay? Which ensures that we have a strong BBS in the working environment, okay? So how else can we go? We can consistently use safety policies and procedures, okay? Provide feedback to our management and our co-workers, and we must report our unsafe behaviors that are not acceptable. by empowering our day-to-day operators to our top level management, by working as a team, we can ensure that we have a strong behavioral based system and a strong safety culture in the company, okay? And by ensuring that at the end of the day, it is to minimize the hazards and to minimize the injuries and accidents we might have on site. We don't want to have any accidents or incidents on site, okay? Now, it is important to remember that each individual is different and unique to our own, okay, characteristics. So therefore, we will report and identify things differently, okay? If you feel that you're witnessing something unsafe, you report it immediately. No matter what severity or risk level it may be the lowest risk level and the lowest severity, you still report it no matter what, okay? Because it might lead to a high severity and a big injury at a later stage if it's not reported when it is lower, okay? So, because each of us are unique and different, to ensure our workforce are unified and working as a team, we need to try and modify our behaviors, okay? And by doing that, it is through education, it is through communication, it is through creating awareness and ensuring that our staff are on the same page, all right? So we can go about doing that by actually taking into consideration who is having a bad day, who is looking tired and not working their 100%, and that comes from management. Management and safety officers and safety reps need to be aware of how their staff are acting. You can immediately see if someone is not themselves, and you trust your gut instinct. If they are not themselves and they need to work in a high risk situation, you need to remove them from working in that high risk activity. Why? It is to ensure that they do not accidentally hurt themselves and impact everyone around them, okay? If you can see that someone has not slept or someone has had a loss in the family and now they are back at work the next day, you need to ensure that they are not doing work that is going to result in incidents, because at the end of the day, our cognition is not where it should be if we are not in the right mind frame, okay? And you also, as the day-to-day operator, if you know you are not your 100% self and you know you need to work in a high-risk scenario such as working in heights, confined space, excavation, you need to communicate with your management and say, I'm not prepared to work. You are allowed to deny a high-risk scenario if you know you are not going to give it your all. If you're going to injure someone around you, rather not work, and be honest with your supervisors, okay? And that falls again within your behavior-based system. You need to ensure that management and the safety officers and the safety reps create a empowering and open communication so the staff are not scared to communicate. But let's be honest, it's not like that in the working world. We want to impress our management, we want to impress our safety officers to show that we can always work, but they will actually respect you more if you are honest with them, okay? Because at the end of the day, you need a company to be open to work for. And if you're going to make an accident on that day because you are not in the right mind frame, you need to be honest with the company. Okay. All right, this is all what I basically just spoke about now. Okay, so that's the end. I've made it nice and short and sweet, but like I said, the full video is on ICANN for you to have a look at. All right. Cool. Okay, so let's do some questions. I see there's some hands up. You can unmute one at a time and ask me a question. Go.
Hello.
Yes. How can I help you?
You're speaking to Lungi here. It's
Yeah.
the first time I'm having this session because I've been finishing at work around 8 o'clock. So now I've spoken to them at work, and then they said I'll finish around 5 o'clock when I've got a session. So I don't know. I'm just lost. I don't know what you've been going through. What must I do?
Have you gone on to ICANN?
No,
Okay.
I didn't know.
You need to go onto ICANN. ICANN is where everything is on there, because as this is an online course, so you have full access to all of your textbook is online on ICANN. All of your assessments are on ICANN for you to complete. So you need to go and read everything on there. And then once you've read all your stuff on ICANN, if you have any questions, then you can email me.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Thank
my
you.
email address is on ICANN, and you access ICANN via the IQ Academy website.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, awesome. Anyone else?
Hi, Angela.
Yes, how can I help you?
I would like to ask something because I saw I think it's the course guide where the formative assessment, there was an example of it in there. So is it the same as the one we are supposed to do? Like it's all going to be multiple choice?
Yes.
There's not going to be for both of them?
Yes. So in what you saw in the course guide is what you're going to be answering in your assessment.
Even the summative assessment is also gonna be multiple choice questions.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Next question.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello there, how are you?
Good, thanks, and you?
I can hope that after you.
I can't hear you.
Okay, you're speaking to Mzomusha here. We're speaking to Mzo here. I
Hello.
just want to find out, just want to ask regarding to, based on the course, there's a question that I actually don't understand. So I don't know if I can ask a straight question to you. The state representatives.
Are you asking me a question from the assessment?
Yes.
No.
From based on the assessment. Yes.
Okay.
What I'm saying, the representative, I'm just lost when I'm trying to read, so I can able to to answer those assignments. But I don't understand. Do they have to comply with the organization, or do they only take a decision on themselves, the representatives?
You have to comply
Are they
to
making
the...
a decision for themselves, or they comply with the organization? They have to.
They have to comply with the organization.
Or they take the decision themselves. Okay, sir.
Yes, you have to comply with the organization because the organization is employing you as the safety officer or the safety rep.
So you always comply with them.
Yes, so you will obviously be in control of the health and safety, but the management of the company have to sign that off. They have to approve of what you have or want to implement for the health and safety. You cannot do it in isolation.
So,
Hello, ma'am. Angela?
Hello, Angela.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yes, you are speaking to Tapelo here.
Yes.
I just want to ask Angela, is there any deadline for submission of the assessment one, or I can always submit maybe at a later stage if there is something I'm not clear of?
Unfortunately, there are deadlines, and the deadline for your first assessment is next week, Wednesday, the 13th of July.
For the first assessment.
Yeah, it is on Arcan. You need to go onto Arcan and look at your deadlines on the schedule.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. How are you, Angela?
Okay, who's going to go first?
It's Paul. Hello, Angela.
Yes, how can I help you?
Oh, Angela, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
Well, you speaking English. Actually, I just wanted to ask, because for myself as well, it's the first time to join the live section. So actually, all I wanted to know, like the things that you're doing there on the books, on the iPad, is still the same, like on this session, because some other time I just missed some section, which I always knock off late.
Yes, everything is on Arcan. If you've missed anything or want anything else in detail, it's all on Arcan, so you won't miss out on anything. You just need to ensure that you keep up to date with what's happening on Arcan.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, because I think that's what I wanted to know, because I normally knock off and I don't get much more time during the weeks, especially during the weeks. But I'm just trying my best, pushing harder in order just to understand what's all about on live section.
Okay, yeah. If you go into Arcan, you'll see everything's on there. And I do record all the sessions and upload it onto the YouTube channel and Arcan as well.
Of course, so it's not a problem even though you miss the live section, but still doing your studies on.
Yes, so if you can't make the live session, it's not the end of the world.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it, Lord.
Okay.
Hello, Angela.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yes, you're speaking to Cedric.
Yes.
Yes, Angela, I've got a problem here. I'm currently on holiday due to my work, so I'm far away from where I can do all the assessment and everything. So, isn't it possible that you will shift the deadline date maybe to the week after next week?
Unfortunately, I can't. The deadlines are set by RQ Academy, so I can't change them. And they've set it like that to ensure that you finish the course in the certain time frame. So I can't move the deadlines. The deadlines are set.
Angela?
Yes.
Angela?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Angela, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. You are the people here.
Yes.
Angela? I just out from which unit up to what are we going to be assessed on?
Okay, you need to look at the course schedule. It's all on Arcan. So you need to go and look, and it says there from units 1 to unit 7.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
For the first assessment, yes.
Okay, thank you, Angela.
Okay, yes. Next question.
Hello, Angela.
Good, thanks.
Hello, Angela. It's Pindi.
Yes.
Can I just ask something?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, I'm just going to mute
Hello,
everyone.
Angela.
I'm just going to mute everyone and then you can speak. Okay, speak again. Sorry, there were so many people unmuted.
Hello, Angela.
Yes, better. How are
Right.
you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
Good, good. How can I help you?
Yes. I just wanna ask, on ICANN, is it possible, is it possible for one to do all these assessments and the assignment? Because I've been struggling. If you don't have what is this, the laptop, or maybe trying to do to use them via your phone, because I'm struggling. I can't clearly open any page via my phone.
That's a tricky one. Have you contacted RQ Academy support for some help on that?
Yes, I did contact them. They said yes, I can. Unfortunately, that time I couldn't go on and on with them via the phone to give me the steps on what to do, based on the load shedding that we had and the network. So I couldn't log in. Because honestly speaking, I'm far behind. I haven't started with anything. I just went through the units. I think I'm on unit 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't started with the assessment because I don't have a laptop with me so that I could try to do my assessment, the assessments.
That's a tricky one. You're gonna have to contact RQ Academy again, so you're able to go through the steps with them, because I can't assist you on that.
Okay, no, thank you. I will try to contact them again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Angela. How are you?
Good, thanks, and you?
Oh, you're speaking to Mponduli, no?
Yes.
I'm having a problem with viewing. I mean, like on my icon.
Yes.
I can say I'm far behind because I saw some of them say there's activities, but then I couldn't open the activities. So I don't know if there are activities that I could open and do them. And even the assignment, I saw the deadline said on the 13th of this month we're submitting an assignment. So I was not able to find the assignment, or unless if you're still gonna give us the assignment.
Okay, it is on ICANN. There are, in the lecture announcements, there's one discussion where we talk about the activities there, and it's just a technical error. There's no activities for each unit, so ignore that. That when it shows on your side. So all you need to do is you need to complete 2 formative assessments and 1 summative assessment, and it is all on ICANN at the bottom. If you scroll down the main page of ICANN, you access it online.
Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
hi, Angela.
Yes, I can help you.
Yes, I just want to ask, how many members do you need in a safety committee to comply with OHS?
Sorry?
How many members do you need
in a health and safety committee?
OHS?
You're asking me a question from your formative assessment now? You're going to need... we did discuss this in our chapter last week. And in order to have a health and safety committee, you need to have a minimum of 2 members.
Minimum of 2?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, you need a minimum of 2 members.
Oh, okay. I just wanted
Okay, next question.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Okay, yes.
Hello, Angela.
How can I help you?
Hello, Angela.
Given.
How are you?
Given, go.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Oh, Angela, you're speaking to Given Mhlanga.
Yes.
Actually, Angela, I need your help. Since I registered here, I never or to follow each and every sessions those you are having in the evening. So now I'm struggling actually to find those study books because I just want to revise and read it myself so that I can catch up a lot of things because I'm left behind truly. So I don't know, can you through my email or something, because I'm using cell phone. So that's why it becomes difficult for me to get those things all of it at the same time. So can you help me with it?
Unfortunately, everything is on ICANN. We have no hard copies or soft copies of anything. So if you want to access the textbook or the units or the slides, you have to go onto ICANN and follow the textbook link to read the textbook.
Hi Angela, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm good. I wanted to ask a question.
Yes.
I see most of our units, they have activities. So now I'm confused about those activities, if they also contribute to our year mark or the end mark.
No. Okay, so we did just have a discussion about this. The activities, it's just a technical error. Based on your course schedule and your assignment guide, you only have 2 formative assessments and 1 summative assessment. So ignore that heading of activities.
I have completed it's 1 summative and 2 assignments, if I'm not mistaken, and I've also I was also being rewarded the badges. So I wanted to ask if where the badges they also determine whether if I have passed the assignment and summative or they are just badges that I have completed.
Yeah, so if you completed the formative assessment and the summative assessment, you will get your marks immediately, and you will get your badge immediately, and then you will obviously receive your certificate once you if you have full payment done.
Hi, Angela.
Yes.
Hi, Angela. Yes, I just wanted to ask you because I heard you speaking about a certificate, and this actually crossed my mind.
Yes.
I actually noticed one thing on the course to say that when I actually check the credits, it says 0. So I wanted to find out how many credits does the course give to us once we completed the course.
This course, I'm not 100% sure. Let me just log on and check. It is a short course. Okay, it's not a higher certificate. Let me just check here quickly. You are, let me just open this document, sorry. I don't want to give you the incorrect information, but I know this is a short course, so you are probably going to get 0 credits for it.
Okay. Well, won't this be a challenge in terms of applying for when you're applying somewhere?
Applying for what? A job?
Yes.
No. They won't look at the number of credits, but they will look at if you've got, so this is a 12-week course, so they will look at that and take that into consideration to say, okay, they've not just done a 2-day course and they obviously know what they are talking about or what they've learned, which is making you competent and have a better opportunity to get a job as a safety officer or safety rep in the company. Okay. Just waiting for this document to open, yeah.
From appointing.
There.
Hi, Angela. I have a question. I wanted to ask. I have sent you an email and you responded to me. You replied me yes. But now it confuses me because now I have asked you if whether I have completed all my assignment and summative, and you said it appears on your site, but now I am confused. As we were talking about receiving a certificate, am I done with the course or what? I'm confused.
Okay, yes, I remember your email. So did you obviously get your badges as well after your completion of your assessments?
So does it mean I have completed the course already, as I have done 2 assignment and 1 summative?
Yes, that means you have you've completed it, and then you should be receiving your certificate.
So does it mean I'm done with the course?
Yeah, if you've done your 2 formative assessments and your summative, you are done.
Okay, I understand now. So I have received 3 pages of every assignment and summative. Okay. In total, there are 3. Yes. So which means I'm done.
You're done, yes. So then you should receive your certificate probably at the end of the actual course date. So you finished it early, so you will probably receive it in the next month or 2. But you can request it from RQ Academy yourself if you want to follow up on that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
That was so quick. I was expecting 6 months or so.
Yeah. Just contact RQ Academy and they will definitely give you the final date.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, let's do one more question.
Hi, Angela.
Yes.
Yes. Again here.
I'm just going to mute everyone and then you can speak again. Okay, go.
Yes, Angela.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yes, it's Tapelo again here.
Yes.
I can hear you. You are saying this is a short course. It's not a. It's not a. Is it a?
It's not a higher certificate.
High certificate. High.
Yeah. So
it's
this.
Not a high certificate, no?
Yeah. So it's only a short course.
Yes. So. Yes, I just want to know. Do you also offer that one?
In a higher certificate?
Yes.
No, they unfortunately do not offer this in higher certificate. But if you look at Mancosa or UNISA, they do offer similar ones online.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The last question.
Yeah.
I can see I've only attended 2 live sessions. I'm not sure how many you've done.
Yeah, so this is I'm just looking at the schedule. I think this is our 3rd one. 1, 2.
Third.
Yeah, this is our 3rd one, yeah.
The first one, did you upload on the icon, the video?
Yes.
Of the recording of the first one?
Yes, it's on ICANN and it's also on the YouTube channel.
Okay,
thank you.
Okay, guys. Okay, yeah, last question.
Sorry, before you close off, please, I already finished. Please, can I just, is it possible to meet my classmates so they can assist me? Because I'm just stuck. I'm really stuck.
Sorry, what was the question?
Already finished. What I'm saying, is it possible that I can meet my classmates so they can assist me to understand where they've already been finishing their study? So I just see myself not going to finish this. I don't know if they can assist as
Yes,
my classmate.
if you go on to if you go onto the WhatsApp onto Arcan under lecturer announcements, there are a few WhatsApp groups on there. So if you go on there, you can get onto a WhatsApp group to help you out.
Okay, I can. Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, everything is on Arcan. Everyone, your fellow students, everyone is on there for you to chat to and have access to on there. Okay, so guys, I'm going to end it there. We've had quite a long Q&A session. So if you have any other questions, please email me. My email is on Arcan. Remember, Arcan is the main place for you to go. Okay, everything is on there. All right, enjoy your evening. Have a great week. And don't forget to finish your assessments.
Hello bafowethu, asaleni sisihleba njengoba sekahambile ngoba kunento eziningi esihlangana nazo esingazazi and I'm pretty sure if singabonisana ngoba like mina it's my first time ngizithola ngikule course, so into eziningi angizazi and ayikho into engizothi ngiyenzile manje njengoba next week ngiyazi ukuthi ilama assignment.